Hello folks, this is the Headbanging Zulu again, and this is also take 3. Hang on a sec. Yeah, this is take 3. Takes 1 and 2 haven't gone quite to plan. It's been one of them afternoons. I just want to tell you something before I start. If you've ever been to the UK, I know some of the American folks who are on the VC have. I know John Bit But Boom, I think he has, and I don't know anybody else, but I think John has. And Greg definitely has, because he went record store shopping from the Cloudy. If you're ever lucky enough to been to England, there's a place down the road from me called Crowthorne. Now Crowthorne is world famous for 2 things. Number 1, Broadmoor. Broadmoor was world famous because it's a category 1 prison, and that means if you're nuts or criminally insane, you've killed a lot of people, or you've accidentally gone to your local record shop searching for a Judas Priest album and accidentally buying a Madonna album, that's where they send you. It's a serious place. There's huge walls. They've just built a huge extension onto it, and that's where they keep people like the Yorkshire Ripper, what's his name, Craze, all sorts of people go there. It's also famous for, I won't go into detail, but Jimmy Savile, but I'm not going saying anymore because he used to work there when he was committing all his crimes. But that's another thing it's famous for. Crowthorne is also famous for something else as well. If you go down to the road, there's a hut, and a world famous rock and roll band performed there, and that was Led Zeppelin. And back in the day, this would be in the late 60s, Zeppelin actually did a gig there. And they performed, and it's quite funny really, because my auntie, bless her, she used to work at Broadmoor, and that was the last place she worked before she retired. And she loves tea room. She's 83, and we would take her to the tea room. And if you go there, the first thing that people say to you is, do you know Led Zeppelin played just down the road? Now Crowthorne's not really that remarkable. If you Google it on the Google, it's just sort of like one street with shops either side. It's just a typical home counties town you find in the UK. But when you say, I sort of wind people up a bit. And I said, well, they said, Led Zeppelin played there. I says, yeah. I says, well, do you know who Led Zeppelin were? And some of the people can tell you, but it's amazing that how many people can't. And, it's quite funny really. I'm not doing it in a nasty way, but it's just sort of quite funny. Anyway, but a lot of sort of the early bands did gig round here a lot. Bands like I know the Stones played here as well, I think, and bands like that in the 60s. But it's just like a remarkable thing, especially with Crowthorne. I wouldn't want to live there. My cousin used to did many years ago, and we used to spend a lot of time there. But it's just a useless bit of information I wanted to share with the VC. But the main thing I want to do today is just to show what I've got on that haul I've got the last couple of days. I'm going out again tomorrow, but I think the allure of the records, the magnetic force of the record store will attract me in there, no doubt, and I won't be able to resist. So I should probably end up there in another charity shop. But I thought I'd just show a few bits that I didn't show in the previous couple of films. I thought I'd get away with showing this piece. This is Noel Gallagher, High Flying Birds, and this piece is the CD and the DVD. You get like a bonus DVD with it. Just see if I can get it a bit better for you. Yeah, that looks a bit better. You're getting all that stuff on there, and I think this is his first album. I'm pretty sure it is after he left Oasis, but that's the track listing, and it's a bit mellow for you, Greg. But it's got some good songs on. My favourite one is If I Had a Gun. I quite like that song. It's a very clever track. But when Noel Gallagher was with Oasis, they wrote some really good stuff. Some of the albums I thought were a bit garbage, but some like the first 2 and Hindu Times were really, really good albums. And there's one track in particular of Hindu Times that I like, is Little by Little. But Noel Gallagher is a phenomenally good songwriter, and unfortunately at the moment, I don't know if you read it in the papers, but there's a big spat going on between the brothers because Liam wants to reform Oasis and Noel's told him where to go. It's all going on in the British papers. But that's the CD I want to show you. But I just want to show you a few 7-inch singles I picked up. Excuse me voice, but I'll carry on. and that's by the Birmingham band Magnum. They're all their same. They're all their singles, and I got them for a good price. I did repeat. I've got two of the same title. I know somebody it's going to in a VC package, but I have got two the same title. But this is one of them. It's called When the World Comes Down Edit, and it's 1986 on the Polydor, and it was written by Tony Clarkin, and yeah, it's a good single. It's really good. I like the cover actually, the unicorn. But I think it's a unicorn or the horse with a thing out of its head. The next one is this one, Magnum Changes. This one is black and on a B-side is a song called Lonesome Star, and taken from the fourth album Magnum 2. And this was on the Jet Records. And I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, Jet Records was Don Arden's record label. If you don't know who Don Arden is, that's Sharon Osbourne's dad. And I think he's deceased now, but I'm pretty sure Jet Records was his label. If I'm wrong, please hit me up on the comments below. But that's one of the reasons why I picked up this record. He did have a lot of bands on his books. I believe he tried to poach Zeppelin, but Atlantic got there, and there was a lot of animosity or something. I read it in an autobiography of Led Zeppelin, and apparently the group he absolutely wanted to sign was Led Zeppelin, but they didn't want to sign with Jet, so they went with Atlantic instead. But yeah, I'll save that one for last. And I've got this one. This is Magnum Rocking Chair, produced by Keith Olsen. This is 1990, and I've got the album it came from, taken from Goodnight LA, and that's the guy on this funny bicycle in the sky. You should have seen. I'll try and hold it up for you, but it is a bit small. But that's the picture of the album there. I hope my hand's not in the way. But the next one is Magnum, Just Like an Arrow. This is 1985, and the interesting point with this single, it was actually on a heavy metal record label, Records Limited, and that was in Wolverhampton. Funny enough, in Penn. Right, but yeah, Penn, Wolverhampton. I know that area well. That's maybe the address of the record. Whether that company's still going or it's defunct, I don't know. But I know Penn, Wolverhampton really well. It's about 15 miles from where I live. And last but not least is the best one of the lot. I just want to draw your attention to something. Anybody collecting records in the 70s will remember these cardboard cases. And they used to come in packs, I think, of 10 or something, or 20. And this is where you used to put your singles in them. On top of that, you could write down what single it was. And this record is, there's another one like. This tells me whoever had this record was a serious collector. They used to remove the old cases and stick these on, because remember, some records had picture sleeves, but some records just had white sort of things. They weren't very attractive. But this record's on a Storyteller's Night, and this is I think easily the best one of all the singles. It's on a Storyteller's Night. Just a costly good single. On the B-sides, Before First Light, and it's on the FM label. It's a really nice coloured label, and the record's in really, really good condition. It's A+. But yeah, it's just a really, really good song by Magnum. It's one of their sort of big hits or their big songs. But yeah, it was worth it just to buy this cover. I don't know if anybody in the VC, if you lived in the UK, you probably remember them. I don't think they got as far as America, but I might be wrong. But yeah, it's just a nice thing, and that's why I bought it. But it tells me the person who originally bought that single really, really looked after their singles and records. It'll be interesting to know if you can still get these cases or not. Anyway, that's my offering for today. I just thought I'd show you a few bits and tell you a bit of useless information. Take care, and I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and all your dreams get fulfilled for the week. Bye.